Cześć, witam Cię bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku ze Starfielda. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek. I w sumie tepnąłem się na Neon, bo tutaj jest kolejny quest z drobnych. Spytaj Janika o kolejną zmianę w Xenofreshu. Ale tego nie będę robił, bo to jest quest powtarzalny, który polega na wytwarzaniu kontrabandy, czy tam tego dopalacza jakiegoś tam. Porozmawiaj z Leilą. Zrobimy może sobie to. Zobaczmy, gdzie to mnie przeteleportuje. Na Cydonie. No dobra. Polećmy sobie w takim razie do Cydonii. Zobaczymy, co tutaj jest od Leily do zrobienia. Znowu jakieś gówno, nie chcę nic od ciebie. Jestem też w sumie ciekaw, jak tam moja baza na Marsie, która jest tutaj zaraz obok, się bierze i sprawuje. Dość ciekawe. Dobra, jesteśmy na Cydonii. Okej, na sam dół chyba, to sobie skoczymy. Dość niska grawitacja, więc na spokojnie możemy lecieć w dół. O, aczkolwiek nie tak daleko. O, tu nie przejdę. Nie no, nie gadaj, że się jeszcze zbugowałem. Złapałem, dobra. Siema.
Didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up. Well, that's a little weird, but as long as Trevor's okay with it, I can't say that I mind. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars. This is only my second contract, so I think I've been here for 4 years now. It's great. I love it here. I'm working on getting those red eyes that are all the rage these days, you know. You'll hear a lot of these other chumps complaining about Sidonia. They say it's boring or dangerous or whatever. Look, I come from an ice planet. These people have no idea what they're talking about. Sidonia is practically paradise compared to where I grew up. Very funny. Who sent you to ask? Was it Rivka? No, she seems to know what she's doing. I bet it was Hank, wasn't it? He always acts like he's top dog, but we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet paper bag. Oh, you're a miner too. Funny, I didn't think there were any new contracts starting. Which means you must work for a rival company. And if you think I'm going to divulge trade secrets, you've got another thing coming. Look, I won't report you, because we've all been there. But I'm not going to help you either. I like this job. I don't have any intention of losing it over something like this. Yeah, Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk or do work, and we don't have it in the budget to fix him. No one's had the heart to junk him, but when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell. People love it. Or at least that's what they say. Why? I mean, who wouldn't want cool blood red eyes? It's kind of a badge of honor thing around here. People know you're hot stuff when you got red eyes. Also, it freaks people who don't know about them. Except for little kids. They always seem to think it's awesome. Either way, it makes for fun social gatherings. Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared. Fair question. I'm not really the adventurous type, to be honest. And frankly, I don't need the money. So, I don't really feel the need to involve myself with the prospect of a potentially deadly cursed chunk of titanium. Fair question. Because in Roman mythology, Mars was the god of war. His heart is cold, but tough like titanium. One of the miners started calling it that long ago, and the name stuck. Seems fitting enough. What? No. I mean, maybe the cursed part isn't real, but who am I to say? Look, I told you what I know. You can either choose to believe me or not. All I can say is that if you manage to find it and avoid the curse, you'll be a legend around here. Suit yourself. Let me know if you end up summoning the courage, and I can tell you where to find it if you change your mind. Yes. That's the spirit. You sure didn't seem like the type to be scared off by tales of cursed rocks. I'll give you the coordinates for the cave. Good luck out there, and be careful. There, see you around, I
Dobra,
guess.
to gdzie ta jaskinia? Tu jest ta jaskinia, tak? W sumie na Marsie żeśmy dużo zwiedzali. Ogólnie. Jeśli chodzi o terytorium, ale widzę, że tutaj jeszcze... Mimo tego, że już zostało przez nas zbadane, to jeszcze tutaj co nieco zostało do zbadania. Mimo tego, że planeta jest jakby ukończona, nie? To jest... ciekawe. Nie, to jest... Aha, bo to jest cały obszar, 43%, okej. No ale Mars jest pokazany, jakby był zbadany cały, nie? Mimo tego, że jakaś planeta jest zbadana, i tak się może okazać, że... I tak się może okazać, że musimy wziąć i połazić. Dobra, co tam jest? Budynek. Dobrze. Woda. Tam co jest? Budynek. No dobra, ale czemu mi się ten quest nie odpalił? Tu jest serce Marsa, dobra. To jest tutaj, tak? No dobrze, wejdźmy w takim razie i zobaczmy co tu jest. Quest mi się po prostu nie chciał przełączyć. To, że ten przecinek nie działa. Żeby zebrać wszystko. No bo to też powinien być jakiś sposób, żeby to zebrać, nie? Tak, to lipa. To będę to w jakiś sposób? To byłem, dobra. Okej, możemy do niej wrócić, ale ja bym się tu jednak wziął i rozejrzał, bo to wyjście tu. Ja bym chciał tu jednak pozwiedzać tą miejscówkę, jak już tu wylądowałem. I tak później będę każdą planetę po kolei sprawdzał. No ale skoro już tu jesteśmy. Aha. Tam jest też jaskinia kolejna. Dobra. Tam coś też jeszcze jest kolejnego. Tu jest też jaskinia. O kurwa. Może jednak na razie odpuśćmy. Będziemy to robić sobie każdą planetę po kolei później. Na razie skupmy się na questach, potem będziemy skupiać się na zwiedzaniu. Mamy chyba 36 level, dobrze mówię? Więc jeszcze trochę nam levela brakuje, bo tam 50 chyba 5 jest na tych najwyższych planetach, nie? Więc parę rzeczy trzeba będzie jeszcze zrobić. Nie mam punktów do wydania. Tak, mamy 35, prawie 36 level. Trochę jeszcze brakuje do 55. Pytanie, czy do tej gry ma być DLC, bo w sumie nie pamiętam, czy coś tutaj mówili na ten temat deweloperzy. Ja i tak kupiłem sobie już dawno premium.
I bet my supervisor. What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars? It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinates. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
Okej. No dobra. Co to mamy z głowy? Ja tu coś jeszcze mam. Udaj się do ośrodka ELOS, wytwórz lub zmodyfikuj czy jakąś projekt porozmawiaj z grząskim Walterem. Tych gości w ogóle nie mogę znaleźć, w sensie tego gościa nigdzie nie ma. A ten jest na armazynowej flocie, z którą jesteśmy teraz nie po drodze. Więc to może być ciekawe w sumie, ale wykonajmy ten skok. Zobaczymy, najwyżej będziemy walczyć. Chociaż w sumie chyba nie zdradziłem ich, po prostu zacząłem sobie drugi wątek związany z frakcjami. Zobaczymy. Też się nie podoba to, że niestety jesteśmy z nimi w sojuszu. Albo już nie jesteśmy, się okaże zaraz jak zejdziemy na pokład. No tak, ich tu nie ma, nie? W sumie. Moja z Walterem. Czy są? A nie, są, dobra. Dobra, gdzie jest Walter w takim razie? Tu chyba do góry się szło.
Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
No dobra, a gdzie macie Waltera?
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
No jego tu nie ma ewidentnie, nie? No dobra, no to zostawmy to. I weźmy sobie różne. Strefa wybuchu, porozmawiaj z panem Tetenem. Trochę tu jest rzeczy do robienia. Dobra, no strefa wybuchu. Porozmawiaj. A moment, najpierw cofnijmy. Różne, strefa wybuchu. Oznacz i teraz. Dobra, polećmy w takim razie. Nie będę robił teraz fabuły żadnej, nie będę też robił żadnych questów frakcyjnych. Porobimy sobie totalne poboczniaki, które nie są związane tak naprawdę z niczym. Okej, to jest ta lokacja, gdzie byliśmy samym. No dobra.
I actually met a guy.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City.
Co tu się
I
stało?
feel as though I've lived here all my life.
No i tak szybko spada ta.
The rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an
Czy nie jestem
impressive
przeciążony?
structure.
Gorsze jest to, że przydałoby się tak naprawdę tu kurwa gadać z każdą osobą, która jest w tej grze. Mam nadzieję, że jednakowoż do...
So lot 37.
The building there needs work, but it could make for a very good home.
Any paperwork we need to file to clear
Mam
it
nadzieję,
out?
że jednak do
Is it zoned for
ukończenia
commercial
wszystkich
use?
moich questów ktoś znajdzie takiego, zrobi
This
moda,
isn't the UC.
który będzie
As long as
pokazywał,
you're
że z
courteous
kim
to the
trzeba
neighbors,
jeszcze
do what
pogadać na jakiejś miejscówce.
We're still waiting
żeby
on the
dostać
loan
misję.
for Galbank.
Mam nadzieję, że takie coś
I
w
must
ogóle da
warn
się
you
zrobić.
that folk in Aquila are very particular about doing business with the UC.
When they see our prices, I'm sure they'll come around.
As you say, I love my job. So many memories of happy homeowners building new lives. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Tate, and you have the look of a newcomer. Welcome to Aquila City. I don't suppose you're in the market for real estate. If so, then look no further. No, certainly not. But you have the air of someone with means. And these properties are a real bargain, I assure you. It doesn't hurt to hear about them, though, right? I have 2 properties for sale. This one here is a refurbished colonial manor in the heart of the core. I also have a more modest 1-bedroom in Midtown. Any interest in them? It's my favorite listing I've had in years. Spacious in the core itself. I took great pains to get all the approvals, so the neighbors should be no problem. It's historic and spacious. Oh my, so much space. And the price is a veritable bargain. You have made my year with this. I just know this manor will bring you nothing except joy and good fortune. It's yours.
Jej, kupiłem kolejną chatę. Pokaż tą moją nową posiadłość. Ładnie, tak w kamieniu, przytulnie. Dobra, co tu mamy? Łazieneczka pięknie wyposażona. Spoko, kupuję kolejną posiadłość. A tu co, kurde? Słabe rozmieszczenie pokoju. Nie taka duża ta posiadłość w sumie. Mamy tu jakiś ogródek z tyłu, do którego teraz właśnie wyszliśmy? Nie, to jest po prostu tylne wyjście. No to nieźle. Nie powiedziałbym, że to jakieś super ekstra miejsce. Dobra, mieliśmy robić różne strefa wybuchu.
If you are ever looking to buy property, remember me, Mr. Tate. It's an unfurnished 1-bedroom, lots of space. It's a very convenient location, just a block or so from Co Plaza. Are you interested? A shame. Well, if you change your mind, just let me know. I love my job. Wait, before you go, my instinct says you're a person who knows how to work with their hands, or in this case, heavy equipment. Are you familiar with mining lasers? Of course. There are so many in the stretch, living in terrible conditions. The Low House and I are working together to make cheap, affordable housing. But the land we want to build on has hard stone that needs to be cleared. And it truly is the best cause. Once you clear the land, we'll be one step closer to changing some lives for the better.
Pozbądź się skał na ziemi Tatea. No dobra.
Oyster are sometimes spotted by the farms.
Next time,
Use your jetpack.
Po co mam używać mojego jetpacka? Jeżeli mogę po prostu zeskoczyć i mieć to w nosie.
So we're gonna have a house farm?
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
A for real house, like the ones in the court?
It's not going to be a manor house.
Sarah Filburn and her brother-in-law, Henry?
Dobra, jakie tu mam wejść teraz na górę z powrotem? Tędy, okej.
If you are ever looking to buy property, marvelous. One step closer. I can't wait to tell Ms. Wolf. I know it's not much, but this is well earned.
O kurwa, 50 expa dostałem.
I've heard some xenopredators
Tylko czemu ty chodzisz goły?
animals to trap their prey.
Z bronią, ty, co jest? Raz, dwa, trzy. Rozmawiaj z szefem Sugiyamą. Dobra, gdzie to mamy? Okej, no tu już byliśmy. Zeskoczymy.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Okej, to jest ta lokacja, gdzie ślub braliśmy, czy mi się wydaje? O tak. O to ta lokacja.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Siemano. Serio, kurde, powinienem się rozglądać, eksplorować wszystko, nie? Bo gdziekolwiek się człowiek pojawia, może znaleźć komiks. Kurde, siądę jutro chyba i powgrywam te mody. Myślę, że może mi to sporo pomóc. Dłuższą metę. Teraz nie będziemy na pewno, ale rozejrzeć się nie zaszkodzi. Drugie wejście, okej.
Welcome to Paradiso.
Właściwie on.
Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most of the time. More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorderly conduct. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them. Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems. Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? You're right. We're not. Which means we're not bound by anyone's laws but our own. In other words, it's our system and our rules. Neither the UC nor the Freestar Collective will help you if you get into trouble here. Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. It bears no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat. Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship, no landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board. Can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault, but that doesn't check out either. There's also been talk about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide and no one's ever encountered anything like that. Still, first contact. Could you imagine? It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
No dobra. To gdzie my teraz mamy lecieć, byku? Wołaj niezidentyfikowany statek. Ciach. No dobra, no trzeba wziąć i zadokować w takim razie. Ale na pokład wejdziemy już w kolejnym odcinku, bo na teraz to tyle. Dzięki serdeczne za oglądanie, zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek, wbijaj do linku w opisie i miłego popołudnia. Cześć!